Now, consider it another case closed for our Call 11 for Action team. This case involves a Toledo man who came to us for help getting a mold issue fixed in his apartment. Melissa Andrews is here tonight with what's going on. So, Mel, it sounds like he was at his wit's end with this.
Very much so. He says he complained about this issue for years, but as we've seen with other landlord problems here in Toledo, he felt he wasn't getting help.
William Burnham was distraught when we first met him last week.
I reached out to 211, Fair Housing. The free lawyer can't help me. I don't qualify.
He told us he'd been complaining to landlord after landlord about mold growing on his walls and under his floor.
He told me to paint over it, and I was ignored. Time went by, he sold the building. The second landlord sold it, the third sold it, and the fourth is now selling it, all within 2 weeks of me showing them.
He didn't feel safe and suspected living there was unhealthy, affecting him and his dog.
He's got bubbles right here, and he has them growing all over.
His neighbors even told him to move out.
They were like, get out of here, we're gonna get the place condemned on Monday, go to a hotel.
Who said they're gonna get it condemned?
My neighbors said that this place is condemnable. They're like, get out, this is unhealthy.
But when Call 11 for Action reached out to the company that manages William's apartment, LPG Management, they responded immediately and told us it's only managed the property for a few months and was unaware of the issue. The company went to Williams that very day and sent us these notes from the maintenance worker. I could wipe the wall off with my hands, not scrub and remove it from the wall. The mildew dust rested on the surface and didn't even stain the wall. Mold would be growing and consuming through the wall, but even so, I still used mold killer spray and cleaned up the wall really good. The wall just needs some repair, maybe skim coat and then paint. Then I tapped on the buckling floor with a hammer and it all went back level. There was not a high moisture level present.
I'm happy they came out as quick as they did.
We went back out to see the work for ourselves.
They sanded back, well, they took a putty knife and they scraped it back to where you can't see the bubbles and stuff. They put the kills down and then they nailed this back down flat.
But now at least you can spend time in here and feel safe in here.
I do. It's much better in here and it came out very quickly. They've been great.
Good. I'm glad we got that taken care of for you.
You too, thank you.
Sometimes these issues are more complex and landlords or management companies are uncooperative, shifting blame. But not in this case. All it took was an email from Call 11 for Action to get this resolved and for William to feel safe. So kudos to LPG. If you need help, no problem is too big or too small. Email us at 11investigates@WTOL.com. For Call 11 for Action, I'm Melissa Andrews.